Hello guys, today we're doing a little Q&A, a casual sit-down Q&A with Jared.
Thank you for the introduction.
It's kind of his first ever like sit-down video with me, so thank you. We have the whole family here today. We have Squirtle, and we just wanted to kind of answer some questions that you guys had that I feel like we haven't answered that many of these before. So we have done like a more of a juicy Q&A on my Patreon before. So if you guys want to see that video, I will link my Patreon down below if any of you guys want to go check that out. Okay, the first question is, has Squirtle been naughty or nice? What would you say?
I think he's been nice.
I think he's been 90% nice and 10% naughty at least.
Not enough to get Cole naughty.
Yeah, he will be getting presents in his stocking, but I would say like overall, you know,
the naughtiest thing he did was?
Probably just like he's not that good with like bigger dogs. Probably the naughtiest thing he did was when he went to the dog park and he showed teeth the entire time. And we were literally only in there for like 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, and we were like, we've got to take him into the shy dog area.
And there was that time he ran away from me at the park.
Oh yeah, tell them about that.
So I took Squirtle to the park. I took him off his leash, which I usually can do. And he just kind of sniffs the ground and stuff, eats some grass. I threw his ball for him. He ran after a ball like normal, grabbed the ball, and just bolted back towards the house.
He crossed the main street. It's not that busy of a street.
All the way across the park, across the street.
All the way back to our front door.
Into our building, and then it was like waiting at the front door when I got there with the ball.
Very unlike him. I feel like he's never done that.
He was just like, no, we're going home. And like
he wanted the whole family to be there. That was definitely naughty. I'm gonna change my answer to 80% nice. wait, 20% naughty. Were you nervous when you met each other's fam for the first time? Any funny stories about it? First time I met Jared's parents, he literally wasn't even there. Yeah. Like I went over, this was like in January, and I went over because his sisters asked me to like hang out, like they wanted to meet me, and so I went over there and I was like picking them up, so I felt like it would be weird to not go to the front door and like knock and introduce myself, so I just did, and I met like his mom and his stepdad, just me, and then I hung out with the girls, and then I met everyone else gradually, but that was kind of funny that you weren't even there.
Sisters, and you're like, yeah, I met your mom and your dad. And like, what?
I just feel like it would have been weird if I like just went and picked them up and I like didn't get out of the car, you know? Like, obviously I want to like make a good impression, like be polite. I'm like picking up their daughters from their house, you know? Were you nervous when you met, I guess, my family for the first time?
No, not really. We just went over to her parents' house, and there's nothing out. We just hung out and had drinks for a second.
Yeah, it was pretty casual. Yeah. Because you had already, I guess, met Megan, and then you just met like you met everyone like separately. Like you didn't meet like big family all at once. I feel like that could be a little intimidating. Split up, so yeah, it was chill. I was a little bit nervous, like I think everyone is. Right.
But like immediately, it was like very.
You're always nervous, and then once you're kind of there for like a minute or 5 minutes, hopefully you're like not nervous anymore. Yeah, because like they just want to make you feel. Your dad picked me up an IPA. And he was good after that.
They just like had like 8 beers in the counter. Like, which one would you like? I'm like, that's a lot of options. What is your favorite thing about one another? I think how silly you are.
How silly I am.
Yeah, you're very spazzy.
They know.
And silly.
They know. I'll take that. How silly I am.
Yeah.
I think
never a dull moment.
Always a spaz. That's true. My favorite thing about you is that you're just very chill and nothing ever makes you like on edge. I feel like you're always just like kind of the calm person. I feel like if there was like conflict or something crazy was going on, you'd just be very good at like just being mellow and calm and like bring everything back down to earth. And that's what you do. Like you balance me out. So I think that's my favorite thing about you, and that you're just sweet and you don't cause like any like unnecessary drama. And even if I feel like you are like overwhelmed or something, I feel like you're really good at just like keeping it chill and not making a big deal about it, I guess. Yeah, that's what you're really good at.
Thank you.
All right guys, I'm hopping into the video right now to thank our partner for this video, and that is Supernatural. So you guys might have already seen on my Instagram, I have been sharing my new cleaning routine with Supernatural. And you guys, there could not be a more perfect brand for me. Y'all know I'm a Virgo. I love cleaning. And you guys also know that I'm always striving to be more sustainable and more zero waste. And this brand legitimately makes that a seamless process. All the products come mailed to you in 100% cardboard packaging. There is no plastic waste. And also the actual products, every single product they make is in glass bottles. So it's completely recyclable, refillable, reusable. Not to mention their products are entirely made of plants, minerals, and essential oils for an amazing smelling, non-toxic cleaning routine. I'm gonna demonstrate for you guys how easy it is to use their products. So I have the starter set, and that's what I would recommend, but you can also purchase the concentrates and bottles individually from their website, supernatural.com. Cleaning concentrates actually cut down on water waste, you guys, which is another thing that I love about them. So literally all you need is filtered water, which probably most of us have if we have a Brita or a refrigerator filter, and you just mix the concentrates with your filtered water to create your bottles. I use these to clean every surface in my home, even hard to clean places like the fridge. They have a stainless steel cleaner, a wood cleaner, a countertop and granite cleaner. They have a mirror and glass cleaner. This would be such an awesome gift for somebody for the new year or for the holidays or for their birthday, or just to treat yourself for the new year. I just hated having to like run out to the store and throw away plastic bottles of cleaners and like replace that all the time. So it's really nice to be able to have something that you know you can just order new concentrates and you can refill your bottles, and you don't have to run to the store and have that waste too. So once I'm done with the concentrates, I just put the glass bottle in my glass recycling. Don't mix it in with your regular recycling. Make sure you separate your glass recycling and take it to where it needs to go to make sure you're using the proper waste management streams. You guys know that's really important to me, and I like to educate on that because you cannot just mix everything in with your recycling bin. They won't take it and it'll just end up being thrown away. You guys will not be disappointed if you like cleaning like me, you like amazing smelling. Just they smell really like almost like woodsy and aromatic and really natural. So if you like that, you like kind of like earthy, really fresh smells, you will absolutely love these. So you guys can shop all of their products on supernatural.com. It'll be the first link in the description box down below. I think they actually might be giving me a code for you guys, so if they are, I'll put it on the screen right here as well as in the description box down below. It helps me out and supports me if you guys use my code and my link, and helps support my amazing sponsors. And I truly was so excited to work with a zero waste cleaning brand. I mean, I can't think of something that's like more on brand for me. Some ideas to reuse the bottles after you're done, other than ordering another concentrate to replace it, right? But other ways to reuse it, you could use it as a flower vase. You guys, the bottles are so freaking cute. You could use it for like a homemade hair or body product, maybe just making your own homemade products, or like a homemade room spray or something like that. They not only sell cleaning products, but they also have incense. They have a toilet spray that is kind of like a room toilet freshener. It's so nice, and they have essential oils as well. Thank you so much to Supernatural for sponsoring this video. Back to the video. How does Jared feel about vlogging and being on camera?
I don't really mind it. It's not like my favorite thing to do, but
yeah. What do you rate?
Used to doing it.
What do you rate it? Your comfortability in front of the camera, from like 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Like I'm a 10.
You're definitely a 10.
I'm a 10.
You might be a 12. I'd probably be like a 6.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
I started as like a 3.
Yeah, he used to not even like want to be in videos at all, and then like we didn't force you into it. It just kind of was like you were like in the background of some videos, then you kind of were just like,
yeah, it's like, well, whatever, I guess now.
Like I'm not gonna like necessarily like put the camera on Jared and make him like talk to you guys, I guess you could say, but like I want him to be like in the background and feel like comfortable and stuff. Yeah, like
which
that.
I am. When I'm in the background, I really don't care at all.
Yeah, I think you've come a long way.
Thank you.
In a year. And you'll come a long way in another year, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be a 7 next year.
Only up 1. I'm hoping to improve on that.
An 8 or a 9?
Personal goals for myself.
8
maybe
or 9?
Maybe an 8 next year.
Okay. How is life moved in together? I think that life is honestly better. Like, I feel like I hated all the times that you would go home and I would just miss you and be like, I just like can't wait till we live together. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't even really miss having like that level of alone time, because I feel like I still have my alone time. Like whenever you go to work, or if I'm doing something and you're doing something, I still feel like I have a lot of alone time. So I feel like my life is just better, and I like going to sleep together every night and like waking up together every day, and I feel like it was just a good decision for me.
Yeah. I think we're both at this point like very big homebodies.
We are, especially in the winter.
Yeah, and when we weren't living together, like I would obviously love hanging out with you, but I would also be like, I kind of want to just be at home.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's...
Thank you. An eyelash?
Yeah.
Wait, where is it? It's still there? Okay. Did I get it?
Yeah. Probably put it into your coffee.
If I couldn't get it.
But yeah, just it's nice to be able to like
be together but be at home.
Yeah, be together but also be at home.
That makes sense, because home's just like always your.
It's kind of like your
your
home
comfortable
base.
place.
Like you have your stuff there, your comfy
Yeah.
clothes if you want them. If you want to like change socks, like you can.
And now we both have our home place here.
So
the next question is, do you have the same views on marriage and kids?
I think so. I think we both kind of changed our minds a little bit on the marriage part of it.
Well, I feel like whenever we first talked about it, like literally the first time ever, I was like, I don't think I want to have kids, like at all. But, and I think I said, did I say I don't think I want to get married?
Yeah.
I feel like I wasn't like no. It was just kind of like,
you just kind of like said you wanted like obviously like a life partner, but like marriage was kind of like a non-necessity.
Yeah.
I think that's what you said.
Yeah, I don't even really remember, but I have changed my opinion on marriage probably in the last like year. I just feel like I do want to get married.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I also though would be fine with just being together and living together and being together and not being married. I don't think it would really make that much of a difference other than just like the level of commitment is upped, you know, but it doesn't change anything for me in terms of like wanting to be with you and live with you forever. Like that would be the same if we were together, if we were not married or married. I think the only difference is just the level of commitment, and that you know, you have paper signed and it's like, okay, this is like you committing for life. But I almost feel like that's kind of what I want anyway.
Papers in my view, but
have you wanted to get married like in the past?
I'm kind of back and forth on all the time, but now I'm like, yes, I do want to get married.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much the same.
Yeah, I just don't think it's like you have to get married to have a happy life with someone.
Right, I agree, yeah.
It's just
and definitely like, yeah, not in a rush.
An expensive piece of paper.
Yeah, it's kind of overrated a little.
I think so. But
yeah.
Obviously, you have your wedding day and it's like the best day of your life and you can like make it whatever you want.
Right, like if we do get married, it'll be fun and we'll be excited about it.
Yeah.
But, okay, and then about having kids, I feel like people want to know like, have you felt the same way as me, or like do you have different opinions on having kids?
No, I feel the same as you. We've talked about that a lot, and it's something that obviously can change later. There's a lot of things going on that it's like, do you bring kids into it? And then, I don't know. I know a lot of other people don't feel the same way, and I totally get that. But
yeah,
just me personally,
I think it's just like a super personal decision, and I don't think it like, I don't care if people want to have kids or don't want to have kids. I think it's just, you should decide for yourself and not like feel like you have to because one person or people are like pressuring you or whatever. So I think it's just a big decision, in that your decision can always change. Like who knows, maybe in 5 years or whatever, like our decision will change or something. So it's not like a never say never, but it's like not planning on it.
Yeah, I'm more excited for my siblings' kids.
Yeah, me too. That's what we were talking about, like that we feel lucky that we have like siblings that do want to have kids, like multiple kids, and hopefully we'll be like close enough with them that it'll be like they can almost be our kids, you know, like not to that level, but we want to just be close enough with them that we can feel like we have kids in our life, but they're not ours. So I think that'll be good. I feel good about that.
Squirtle's a big enough baby.
Yeah, we already have, you know, our one child. Kind of random, but how do you both divide chores around the house?
That's a good one.
We haven't divided necessarily all the chores yet, because honestly we haven't lived here long enough to really need to do like a big deep clean, to be honest. But I feel like when we do even do like a big deep clean, we'll probably just kind of divide it, like you get this room, you get this room, you get this bathroom, like stuff like that. But just for like day-to-day tasks so far, we already talked about like before we moved in that like I hate doing dishes and I'm really bad at doing them. I'm really slow, and Jared doesn't mind doing dishes. but he doesn't really like doing laundry. So I was like, okay, I'll do all the laundry and you can do all the dishes, but you do most of them. You do like at least probably 92%. Like the most I do is probably like put my dishes in the sink or sometimes put them in the dishwasher, and then you pretty much empty the dishwasher, fill it, and like do the dishes.
Yeah, because I honestly hate doing laundry. Like I can put it in the wash, put it in the dryer, but I hate putting it in the wash.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the worst part.
But like dishes, I am like good at like doing as we go.
And you're fast.
And I'm very fast, and then it's just done.
So that just makes sense. I feel like
my goal has been like, and I've slipped this week, but not go to bed with dishes in the sink.
Yeah, okay.
Ever.
Yeah, no, you've been really good. It's been really, really helpful for me. Because those are like probably the main things that we do like a lot. Like I probably do laundry like
for the deep clean though, I
3
think
times a week.
When I'm like deep cleaning, I get into it. Like if I'm like deep cleaning one room, all of a sudden I'm like, okay, I'm gonna deep clean something else. I'm like this.
It just like happens on a certain day. Yeah, we haven't really had to do a deep clean, but I mean like I'll do vacuuming, and he's kind of good at like, he'll like wipe the counters and stuff. So I think do what you are good at. He pretty much always takes the trash out too, for the most part. I think I took it out like one time, but I don't care about that. Like that's super easy for me. I'm not like, so do what you kind of like more to do, and what they, hopefully it's different then.
Yeah, ours worked out pretty well.
Ours worked out well because I feel like dishes and laundry are kind of 2 of the biggest.
What if we both did both?
Did Jared grow up in Idaho?
Yes, I did. About what, 20 minutes away from here?
Not even far. Just like the suburb outside of Boise.
I love it here. It's what I've always known, and I do kind of want to move to a bigger city eventually, or move somewhere
like
else
maybe
eventually.
Someday.
But I like Boise a lot. Like the people here are really nice.
Yeah. It's a good spot. It's a good time to live here too because it's grown a lot, but it's still honestly, like in terms of the U.S. cities, like it's still small.
Yeah, people always complain about traffic nowadays. They're like, oh, traffic's so bad. I'm like, it took you 15 minutes to get
I can't
home.
with people complaining about traffic. Like it's literally bad everywhere. Like,
we've gotten so much cool new stuff in the last like 10 years from people moving here. Like, because like before it was just like dirt fields and like you're gonna go to a bonfire.
It's dirt field.
Literally, like Eagle Road is.
I don't know what it was like, you guys.
Nothingness.
It was pretty poppin' whenever I moved here.
Yeah.
It's gotten more poppin', but well, speaking of concerts, do y'all have the same music taste? I say no.
No.
But also, it's not like it doesn't bother me. Like I almost like that you just kind of like. Jared doesn't like care really about like festivals and stuff, but it doesn't like bother me that we don't have the same music taste.
Like how would you describe your music taste?
Everywhere. It's like Adele, the Lumineers, to Rihanna, to like violent EDM. Yeah. So I don't like to put it in, you know, but I would just say that we don't really listen to the same stuff.
I like the Lumineers. Well, I guess I wouldn't like play them in my car if I was just like by myself, but like
your
guitar. I don't mind your music besides like hard EDM.
Usually, he's just not into like that side.
If I'm at a concert, like an EDM concert, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, the camera cut off, but what we were saying was just basically that like, yeah, I definitely go to a lot more like festivals and shows that are like EDM based. So Jared doesn't really like care about that as much. You could hope that you could like get someone into like a certain artist or band or whatever, but like overall people are just gonna like, music is so personal and people are just gonna listen to what they like, and you don't want to like try and change that for someone, right? Like,
no,
I think people should just listen to what they like.
Same music since forever. Like,
what's something that one of you loves doing and the other one hates? Hates is like a strong word.
Yeah.
I feel like we have mostly shared interests for the most part. I mean, I don't like anything having to do with watching football, and Jared does that like every Sunday.
Yeah.
But I can deal with that because I'm like, okay, I'll do other stuff. And that doesn't make me upset. I'm like, I like that he likes that. But I know, like, I do not want to go to like a football game. Like, I don't want to do any of that. Like, I would literally like drink alcohol and go, but I would not like watch the game. Did you think of one?
Yeah.
What is it?
Grocery shopping.
Oh, grocery shopping. Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't like you.
Well, I wouldn't say I love it, but I'm fine with like I don't. Well, sometimes I do put it off, but I try not to. But he's literally so bad. I like. Even when we didn't live together, he would literally just like never go to the grocery store, like ever. You'll help me put it away. Take it out of the car.
Yeah. I'll drag it all up.
The last question is, do you ever fight? What do you think?
Not really.
I say we've literally never, I don't think we've ever had we've never had a big fight.
No.
I would say we don't even really bicker, but I honestly feel like that's not typical. And I would say like it is completely normal to get into like fights or even just little things.
Little scuffs.
Like we get on edge and stuff. More me, because Jared's, like I said, more better at just like being mellow overall. And I'm like, I'll show my emotions more and stuff. If I'm like, even if it's something small, like I'll tell him, but it definitely is not like a fight usually. But I feel like that's very rare. I feel like that's not that it's not normal, it's just not what I've like experienced in the past. But I think it's just because of how calm he is in situations. Like I feel like you don't want something like, if I was to tell you something like, okay, I didn't really like appreciate when you did this earlier, like you wouldn't ever take that and be like, and like turn it into a fight and get like mad about it. Like you wouldn't like take it personally. On the other hand, like I feel like I like take things personally and like might want to like not try to turn it into something, but I might just turn it into something because I want to get offended.
I just feel like just doing that, it's like you're taking something, another person's feelings, and then just ignoring them and then making it like and feeling annoyed that you have to change whatever you did, you know. And if it's something small, like it's just like, hey, I could just change this little thing that I do. Even just like acknowledging it and being like, I'm gonna try. Never really is like something that's like a problem for me to change. It's like it's so easy just to be like, okay, I'll try and do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least like try to think about that.
Yeah.
Different. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely never experienced like being with someone for over a year and not really fighting, but I think like I've just accepted that. Not that we're not gonna fight, like we're gonna fight, but at the same time, like I don't know, I just feel like you're good at just diffusing situations, like I said, and just balancing me out, I suppose, so that if something upsets me, that you would like just kind of calm me down and make me feel like seen and heard. And I'm sure there will be a time where I'm like really hangry or something and I like yell at you and be like, we get into like a fight or something, and then the fight, you know, an hour later when I like ate food, I'll be like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. So I'm definitely not gonna sit here and be like, we're never gonna fight because we haven't fought and it's been 1 year. Like that's not very long. So we're just deal with things as they come, but it's normal to fight. It's normal to have disagreements, of course. Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all the questions. So thank you guys so much for asking. Sorry we couldn't, you know, do them all, but we can always do a future Q&A or something like that. So hope you guys enjoyed this little casual sit-down video. We haven't asked Squirtle any questions.
Squirtle, do you want to go outside?
Oh, we said yes. You said yes. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you. Hope you enjoyed this different little day of Vlogmas, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for being in the Q&A with me.
You're welcome.
Bye now.
Bye.
Look at Squirtle, he's like, now I want to be on the camera.